Who broke the binging noise? 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 Are we back? Are we safe? I don't know what the hell happened there. That was funny though. I assume once you guys get refreshed, things are working again. I can only assume some kind of weird, I don't know, feedback loop thing was happening. And when I came back, I saw the message about the Bing thing, so I put the headphones on and could hear it. Couldn't tell what was causing it. I saw the tip hit, which is where the sequence started. And then when I started talking, apparently I did it at exactly the right time. Said two different short phrases, and they all started looping right together. Then I hit my mute button and I started laughing. But I couldn't figure out a way of getting it to stop. It was something in the stream. It wasn't even, I don't know. It wasn't even on my side as far as I can tell. Because I kept turning off the various things and nothing was working. Good times, good times. Yeah, let me make sure everything else is working. So, let's see here. So, whoa, what the hell? Turn that off. That's not supposed to be on. Alright. Yeah, let me know if anything's weird on your guys' side. But I think I got video, I got sound, everything's looking fine. Alright, so that is muted again. Alright. Back moving here. Just had to check a few things real quick. Now I'm all distracted. I forgot what the hell I was doing. Had my little break. Came back to that funny nonsense. So it's 5:40. I know it's light outside. We got all the gear in from the vehicles. So much good gear. So much good gear. Now I got to figure out the order we're going to do things in. That was quite the trip. So I've been telling people, I've been stressing what you can do when you've got clear skies and a full moon. It's just ridiculous. I mean, we made multiple trips out. We went way down here, we came back, we drove a vehicle up here, then we went out again, down this way, and up this way, and way the hell back here, and then back around here, and up here again, and then we drove back out again. Just with the 6 second to 1 second turn change and those light advantages. Now my guy's kind of geared for it, for that situation, because we are fleet-footed and parkour and so on. So I mean, we're a movement expert, not maxed out. There are other ways you can increase it as well through various things, but he's got a pretty significant advantage as long as I wasn't taking damage, which I actually ended up. That's almost all from that stupid survivor zombie, but as long as I wasn't taking damage, you saw how I was able to maneuver around. It's just so important. And you can get a crazy advantage in stuff. Combining that with a knowledge of the buildings, so you know exactly where to go when you're looking for certain things. So that helps out a bit as well. I mean, I know where most of the objects are that I might need, and I know what I'm going to need, so that's partly why I'm able to do a lot of these challenges and the time frames that I do them in, is just general game knowledge, which just takes time for newer players to kind of figure out. But yeah, we hit a whole bunch of stuff, but the city is vast. We got plenty of other places we can go look for adventure. I still think it's funny we've got this laboratory sitting right here. Yeah, nothing else down on this side of town, right? On the outskirts? No. Alright. So how are we gonna do this? I gotta decide. So we're not tired yet. Let's get some painkillers in us. Let's have an old tofu. Oh, let's have a codeine. I gotta do a bunch of sorting. I got a bunch of stuff we're gonna have to do. Yeah, let's turn on our headlamp. Alright, let's get these books out of the way first. So we know our complete list of what we have as options. So many of them are red. Alright, so they're all down. There's our list. So, Aikido I haven't actually learned yet. I can't remember ever using Aikido. So I don't have any idea how good that is and whether it would mesh well with this character build. We may take an opportunity to look at it. Oh, yeah, that list is actually a lot longer, but it won't scroll. I never liked this. It won't scroll to page 2 when you've got a partial list like this, where the bottom portion is stuff you can't read yet. It always annoyed me. It will just flip from top to bottom, but it won't scroll through those. So it's kind of irritating when you want to kind of review all your books and your opportunities, that it does that. But we'll shorten the list up here pretty quick. But of note, we've got, we already knew about the mechanics. We've got computers up to 5, only 1 book remaining to finish that off. We've got all of the first aid books now. So we got the first responders and also the later ones. So we can take first aid all the way to 8. Eventually be useful long term if we do a long term for this one. I don't remember on electronics. We've got electronics to 3. And this is where I get annoyed because now I can't see the rest of the list to see what other books I've got in the chain. Yeah, I hate this. Alright, whatever. Fab we can take as high as we want. I already knew that. Yeah, I need to separate these files. I'm so annoyed about this. Let's move it down there from here. Alright, so I know we had electronics to 3, and then we've got a mid-level book here, and then another mid here. That'll probably take us to 6 or 7 or maybe even 8, I forget. So electronics is fairly well represented. First aid, we're done. Mechanics, we can take as high as I care about already, so we're fine there. I don't really care about cooking. I'm not planning on doing mutations this run. Survival, fairly irrelevant. Yeah. And we have launchers to 3. If I can read that launchers to 3 book and also get my throwing to 3, I may be able to actually use a grenade or a law rocket for the first time ever. Alright, so that's that group. So, what is it we're missing? Fab's done, mechanics is, or we've got enough fab, we've got the mechanics, we've got the computers, we've got the first aid. Well, we don't have SICP, but we've got the computers high enough to do most of the in-city stuff. First aid we're done, electronics is good. Yeah, I think we're set. I mean, tailoring, we're already almost to 8. Just all I'd have to do is craft another high-level piece or 2, like the heavy survivor helmet, which actually I already did that one. But yeah, so I think we're good. We've got all of the basics: computers, first aid, mechanics. Cool. SICP, I think, is the only thing I'm missing that I care about. And we may be missing a particular book or two for certain recipes, especially for weaponry and armor, but that's alright. Yeah, Law uses launcher skills. Which is why I mentioned artillery and field gunnery for launchers 3. Okay, how to sort things out here. I still don't actually have a good long-term caloric high-capacity food supply. We got a lot of items, but not a lot of actual stored calories sitting here. Could always, of course, go the whole pine nut route like I've been doing a lot lately. I won't have access to MREs because we're not doing labs yet unless we find some. This kind of challenge is a little tough with the revealed map because technically I know where the labs are. I mean, I like that cluster down there. There's 4 down there. And 1 down there. So with the revealed map, I mean, I know where all the labs are at. I'm just kind of not paying attention to them until I stumble across them above ground. No, it's not realistically possible to grind launcher skill. It's just, they're too few and far between. One of those where you pretty much get it to 3 with a book and you're done. Because you're not going to level up beyond that, most likely. So, still not happy about the food supply long term, because we'd burn through this pretty quickly if I sat down and start reading all these books again. But we've kind of been focusing a lot last little bit, this run and Friday's run, on getting all the other important gear put together. So I got to kind of figure out what order I'm going to do things in. If I start working on the motorcycle, I need to finish getting my mechanic skill up. I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna read some incidental books between now and sleepy time. Nighttime comes. I think I will pull the 2 vehicles in so I can work on them easier. I'll just make sure they stay drivable. I'll leave the drive systems in for very last, and I'll either leave them in permanently or I'll move them outside and then do the final work outside somewhere. Alright, so let's make a few other changes here. Gonna need, unfortunately, a firewood source. I'll put that in that corner. And move the 60-liter tank down there. I don't need it to be right next to me. Doesn't have to be anywhere near me, actually. I'm going to need lots of frames to set up various things. We're going to set the workshop up here, the kitchen over here, and so on. Debating, do I want to get the kitchen unit? Well, let's get the vehicles in first. We'll debate the rest when we get the kitchen in. For now, we'll just do this temporarily. So we've got... Oh, that's right. I wanted to make the workbench, too. What are we missing for the workbench? Still the same thing? Yeah, 2 sheet metals. Alright, we can fix that really quick. Go get the sheet metals. Is the kitchen over here? Can't remember. That'll work. One sheet metal. Come on, game. And another 1 sheet metal. Still haven't found anything atomic, but once we get the storage batteries and the solar panels up, we'll just run lights here in the workshop. I won't have to worry about that stuff anymore. Alright, so headlamp, and we're going to leave this up temporarily. Alright, workbench is up. Can't grab the workbench. That's interesting. I'll have to take it down and move it wherever I want to put it eventually. Or make multiple workbenches. So we have the bench. Let's do... what next? I guess I'm going to need some 2x or some planks. I didn't bring any of those either. Wooden panels can go there. Well, I do have some planks. Cool. Alright, so we got firewood, we got our workbench, got our water source. Let's put... gallon jug up there temporarily. My needle tea. Oh, I failed that many of them? Damn. I failed half of them. I guess I am low level. Now it's not going to finish because I don't have any more. That's the problem. That's what happens when you try to craft all of something in your poor skill. Well, now you're useless to me, Pine Needle Tea. I don't want to go get more. Alright, got a little water fixed up. 9 a.m. Already got our bedroom. I'm just going to go ahead and move straight into the reading part of the program. Wish I had a better light arrangement, but we'll just keep doing the lantern. Alright, I think I'm going to push mechanics. Working with the vehicles seems like it's coming up pretty quick. Or first aid. God, it takes this guy so long to learn these. No, let's smash out these low-level ones so we can get them off my list and get these books out of the way. Smash out. So slow. Activate. No charges. How about that one? We'll get a stereo system installed in here too so we can jam the tunes while we're working. Alright, nothing's going bad anytime soon. Go ahead and do plus 10 and plus 15 toastums. And how many chocolate bars? Down to my last chocolate bar. Oh man. I am the sad. What are we up to? Alright, 93 is good enough. Next up, to electronics. I want to get all these 0 to 1 books out of my my inventory. Alright, we're tired. 5 p.m. Sleep now. Yeah, we need to sleep now. Alright, I think I'm going to relocate that lantern. Alright, we got our nice little bedroom. Oops, still hungry. How's our weight going? We haven't started getting messages yet, but I need to start hitting some calories here. Alright, almost forgot. How are we doing on bandage supply? Oh, I brought some back. 9 on me and plenty of antiseptic. Alright. Just keep slathering them on everything. Open up new bottles here. Alright, 6 and 6. It's funny that right leg was the laggard previously. Apparently we've been taking a few hits elsewhere. I know we've been taking torso shots from that survivor zombie and the stupid ferals. Wow, I actually saw some movement on those bars that time. Still don't have a single location full up, though. Oof, 2 a.m. Too much time. This kind of outdoors in here? It says drizzle. Yeah, guess we're gonna find out. Let's go with the kukri. I got a bunch of junk in my inventory. Keep the sledgehammer. Ditch. I'll keep that for the moment. Don't need that anymore. Which one do I want in where? I remove the storage battery and the solar panels. I'll need to put a standard battery in the vehicle so I can get that thing out of here. I don't really need all that much out of this thing. I gotta do it in the light is the problem. So if I turn a light on over here, if I try to do it during the day, I get interrupted constantly. But it won't actually take that long to remove the storage battery and the solar panels, so maybe I'll leave that there and just bring the Humvee in. This I'm gonna pretty much fully disassemble for the most part. We're gonna need all sorts of things off of this thing. Yeah, I think I'll bring the Humvee in first. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to get that other vehicle maneuvered. The turning angles are going to be all screwed up, so I think it's best if I just go with the one. So, stop that there. Stop denting my headlamp, stupid zombies! Another torso shot. How are these guys getting through my torso? Oh, that's right. My survivor suit's damaged. That's how they're getting through the torso. My bad. Let's go fix that. Let's not get slammed. Have the door slam on us. Alright. You got parts, right? Or you got power still? I don't have aluminum ingots to repair that. That's funny. Come here, you. Forward near my parts. Actually, you're close enough. You'll be able to do it from right there. No, don't remember it. Use it! On my... apparently not. Alright, gotta use the other thing. Fine, be that way. Alright, now it's fixed up. Now we'll stop taking torso damage unnecessarily. Let's do all this while we're doing it. Reinforce those socks! That's right, can't do the flame resistant stuff. Alright. Anybody else out here messing about? Yep. Yeah. Just with the weird angles, there's just no way I'd be able to get a vehicle in here and turn it. Maybe I could get this one in if I hugged this wall and then had it cant at just the right angle, but I wouldn't be able to turn it again because it's an all or nothing, these 90-degree swings. So there's just no way to kind of inch it around. I might be able to... Nah, there's just not enough room here. So, better I don't try to get two of them in there. Actually, the problem will be getting that out if I disassemble it. I want to get this over here, and then I could just leave it over there for long-term parts. I might have to try to inch that back and forth, back and forth. Yep, a stadium only has two entrances. This little tiny door here, and the front entrance. That is it. Otherwise, it's solid wall. And those are your two choices. And this entrance just goes to this short corridors. This is not, doesn't come onto the field. So, no other way in. Alright, I think what I'll likely do is, I'll just wait for the next time we've got, well, I could do it now, I guess. Yeah, let's just do it now. Let's stand over here and turn our light on. See if anybody comes to visit. Cash cards! Yeah. Don't really need cash cards too much anymore. Batteries. Clean suits. Still no rollerblades. That's what I was missing on that trip we took. Rollerblades. That would have even sped things up further. Alright, nothing else useful. Alright, so we got plenty of those. Now, I'm carrying the tools, but in order to get the storage battery out, I need the engine crane. Whoops! Excuse me? Who's making noise out here? Alright, need the engine crane. Want to move this thing off the sidewalk, or is it okay where it's at? I think I want to move it, actually. If I'm going to just strip it right now. So, damaged storage battery is fine for this purpose. Can't be repaired. You can only disassemble them, then mix in multiple disassembled one's parts and rebuild a new one. I'm just, do I care about keeping this thing running? I don't think I really do. Solar panels are all damaged. I haven't found any solar vehicles yet. Solar cars. Get the advanced panels. The light radius doesn't mean anything. All that matters is, are you lit up? Doesn't matter if the light radius is 50 spaces. 50 spaces or 1 space all works the same for whether zombies can see you. They don't actually see the light, they just see you in the light. So, for example, if I was standing here and I had a light on, like this, and there were zombies up here, they can't see me, and they don't care about the light in general. Unless they can see me, they're not going to react to the light itself. So they'll only come after me when they can actually see me in the line of sight with the light. So, light radius doesn't really matter in this kind of a situation. Am I ready to start? The thing I'm debating is, do I get these things out of here? I'll keep this vehicle in here so it's protected. This, I really only need a few particular parts off of, and then I don't really care about it. I think I am going to move it away from the sidewalk slightly. And not in the middle of the road. I guess what I'm going to do is put it on the other side of the road. Alright, let's go back and get the crane. Alright, vehicle, where are your storage batteries again? Right under the driver's seat and the passenger seat, so we should be good right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, more zombies nearby. Come here, you. Alright, we're gonna wait here for a bit. See if anybody else shows up. Nope. Alright. Give it a try. Remove. Storage battery. Instant zombie summoning. No matter how many times I clear an area, this is what happens if you don't do things indoors. So it'll be no zombies, but the instant I start to try to work on a vehicle, poof! Hey look! Zombies! It takes me less time to pull that storage battery than it takes to me to recover my breath. 5 minutes to pull a storage battery. 8 minutes to recover my breath from zeroed out. Alright, both of the storage batteries are out. Go ahead and grab the solar panels. Magical summoning zombies. I'm getting free loots. Well, not free technically, but this takes quite a while. That's why this keeps happening. Remove, yeah, 27 minutes per. That's a lot of opportunity for zombies to wander in, or Wanderspawn, so create one. I think I'm going to lose my batteries in my lamp here pretty quick. No, cool, made it. Next up, I gotta decide what I'm going to make my frames inside my base out of. Don't need seat belts. Could do a reclining seat, but I'm gonna go for the luxurious leather seat in the RV. Pull the stereo system. And do I need a motor? I don't think I need a motor. Alright, I think that's all I care about for the moment. I'll leave the rest of it alone. Turn that back off again. Grab that, drag those. We'll drag and grab on our way over here. Let's leave that there for a moment. Alright, we'll leave vehicle parts over here for now. What time is it? 5 a.m. Sun's about to come up. I think that'll be it for the moment. I still want to go grab the stuff out of the Lux RV. I'll probably have to clear that area too. And then I also want to grab at least one cargo space off of this wreck. And this will also provide me any other frames I might need down here. So we got plenty of local stuff we can use. For now, though, let's go ahead and get this back here. Close up shop. And I don't think there's any chance I can get this thing swiveled around without risking destroying the gate mechanism here, the mechanical winch. If I were going to try it, I would back out, make sure I'm hugging this wall when I came back in. I don't know if I'm going to get this thing relocated. It's probably not going to happen. I'm probably just going to have to leave it where it's at. Problem is, I really don't want this cluttering up my little base area, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get around it. Short of working out in the open. Hey there, Co.Ag. No, I did not get the partnership. I submitted the application. We qualified to apply, is what happens. And unfortunately, they took a look at it and said, yeah, everything looks great. Channel's doing wonderful. But we want to see some more longer-term numbers from you before we grant you into the partnership program. But unfortunately, no. Our first attempt, we did not get the partnership status. Yeah, nothing prevents me from reapplying, but I'm going to wait a little bit before I reapply. I might reapply first of the year, possibly. I'll let everybody know when we're going to do another little push, but we're kind of right on the border. We're teetering on the border of being big enough to do it. So until we get more consistent numbers up around 100 plus, then I'm going to hold off before I submit another application. We're pretty close. We're right on the edge. So, alright. Let's go ahead and get something to eat. Let's do some pistachios, granola, fruit leather, and then we'll top it off with, tuna fish. Some nice cold water. Alright, so 5:30 a.m. We got the solar car pretty well taken apart. Everything I care about. So, yeah, if I get an opportunity, and I guess we could use the daylight since I'm turning the light on anyway. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So, metal parts that I can scoop up and take back to the shop. What I want, though... Oh yeah, reload, headlamp. Yeah, get rid of it. Alright, so, what a mess. That one's not too bad. Any ones I don't have to repair? I think they're all likely damaged. We'll take that one there. Move cargo space. Oh. Dang it. Thought I was gonna make it. Come here, you. Fortunately, there's no continue option for this kind of thing. And here comes the part I hate, where it's just constant interruptions. Sun come up yet? 6 o'clock, sun should be up. Turn this thing off. Nope, not quite yet. Alright. Down here, zombie. How many times will I be interrupted? Need 27 minutes. Oh, and then it just pops right out. Alright, that's technically the only one I need, so I'm gonna take what I got. Alright, then we're gonna pick up a bunch of other random components. I'm gonna need lots of metal when we get working on various things. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Alright, good enough for now. It's my favorite. I'm hauling things, but I hear a noise far away. Do I want to be interrupted? Alright, another batch of gear and things I need for the vehicle. Next up. Another survivor zombie. Damn it. I don't want to fight the survivor zombie. The last one actually hurt me. Yarg. Not gonna get this thing moving. No wheels. He's got a weapon? What's he got? I don't know what he's got. Torso hit. 35 crit. 10. 34 crit. 15. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Brought me some salted fish. Still don't know what he was swinging. Alright, I didn't bring the implement with me. You need that for the storage battery. Alright, You store them. Right there. Alright, dead center. So we should be able to access it. Oh. Here. Doesn't have line of sight. Oh crap! Where are you? Storage batteries out. Now, do I care about the diesel or the other parts? If I pull the diesel engine out of this, that means I won't have to pull the engine, alternator, and such out of the Humvee, and then I can strip it and still drive it and move it out. Yeah, we're not going to drive this thing anyway. Excuse me? I'm a little confused. Remove. Meet all. Oh, gotta get the alternator first. That's why it's not doing it. My bad. Alright, engine and alternator are out. I want the clean reclining leather seat. I want the kitchen unit. I want the vehicle tank. The mini fridge. Being pretty damn generous for how it usually happens. Oh, they broke the dishwasher. We got no dishwasher. What will I do? Oh well. Alright, solar panels out, storage batteries out, engine and alternator are out. I got a tank. Actually, I want the control unit. Keep pulling leather seats. Nah, I can come up and get them if I need them here. Dishwasher was the only thing we didn't get from basic utilities. I already got a stereo. I'll need controls. Crap, I gotta take out controls. Dashboard. Nope. Fuck. Nope. Stereo. God dang it. I don't want to take out the security system. I don't have the skills for it. Alright, no controls for me. Alright, there to there. Sure. We're dragging a motor. Or an engine. Alright. So... I'm a little confused. Did we lose stuff that we were dragging? Yes, we did. I was gonna say, that wasn't all the stuff. Now we've got a pretty glorious list. Multiple storage batteries, 2 perfect condition, 1 nearly perfect. Stereos, solar panels, kitchen unit, fridge. A lot of the intermediate stuff. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I need to have this Humvee in here. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll rip everything off it that I'm going to use, and then I'll back it out, and then I'll finalize ripping off the last few things if I need them. We'll keep it mobile. Alright, so I got my cargo space, I got the RV, don't need much from the rest of those vehicles. We've got plenty of raw metal materials from the shredded wreck. Houses I haven't explored. I think we're good. Short of a whole lot of frames that I need. It's gonna probably take an entire day just to disassemble all the frames. I'll need 5. I think I usually build the motorcycle 5 long. I'll need 5 frames for that. Then I think I'll just use standard frames from other sources for the workshop. I try to use these. This is all heavy frame, right? Yeah, heavy frames. I don't mean all that much to me since it's a workshop. They're not going to move. If anything ever gets in and starts beating on them, I got other big problems. Tell me that's a hack, bro. That would be hilarious. What the heck? Oh, it's a backup beeper? Really? Okay. It's a backup beeper. Not a hack, bro. Oops. 2.8 liter V6. That's... what does this one have? I forget. 4.5. That's the one I'm likely to use, is the 4.5 diesel. I'll keep this one here in the workshop. There have been occasions where I've set up gas tanks and engines in the workshop, but it's overkill to do big diesel engines for power generation in the workshop, and not usually necessary for the amount of use I put it to. Once I get the network set up and we get the solar panel grid going, I'm not going to end up burning through any of that storage battery power anyway, so I'll never use that much power. I don't usually worry too much about setting up gas engines and all that. Yeah, I think frames is pretty much the last big thing. Noon. We're not tired yet. This doesn't actually have the military composite armor plating I want to put on my Humvee. So I don't actually have that. Got a howitzer down the road, where I can probably get it. Hey zombies! Don't mind me. Yeah. What's leaving that around? It's a pile of manure. Got dinosaurs rolling around, do we? Good Lord. Oops. It's a big old pile of zombies over here by the SBH. Military composite armor plating. So I can come down and grab my composite armor from the SPH. Self-propelled howitzer. Since the zombie population will move around quite a bit before I get to that point, I'm not going to bother killing all these guys. They'll just likely be back again by the time I go back there, so no point clearing them out now. Alright, so... vehicle in, vehicle out. SPH, self-propelled howitzer. Given how easy we just had it, I think I'm going to back this thing out. As long as I keep the area clear, I think it'll be fine if I just back this thing out and take the parts I need off of it right now, and we'll be pretty much all done. So, I want to leave maneuvering room, although the bike is the only thing I'll be running around on, so I won't need much space. I think I will park this thing just right here. Keep it fairly close. Yeah, I think that'll do. Alright, not gonna put the 249 on it, so yeah, we should be able to work from right here. Get this thing torn apart. So I need to put a storage battery in that initially. That'll give me all the welding power I need to maneuver around and work on the bike. Make 5 heavy frames. I may actually leave that Humvee as is, just in case I do need a larger vehicle for something. It's easy enough for me to come down here and grab frames. New frame? Oops. Got it. I go back and get my tool. That's why I get so excited when I find things like this. The engine crane and the welding cart. Oh, they make things so much faster and easier. Alright, where was that? Frame only. Frame only, please. Right there. I don't... Excuse me? Oh, that's right. I gotta have the... Oh, crap. I gotta figure out how this thing's oriented. I gotta have the cart near the frame. Let's see. From here... We are... I think we're back along here. I can't tell where to put the cart because I can't decipher exactly where I am on the vehicle. I think we're back here. There, maybe? Nope. There we go. Heavy duty frame, strength 10. How come it didn't let me earlier? I don't need the thing because I've got... Come here, zombie. Oh, you idiot. Make me run up there to you. Dang it. May change my mind here pretty soon. Removing this part would split the vehicle. Why, yes, it probably would. Yeah, this is proving a little pesky. This kind of a wreck might not be the best choice for this. I forgot how wonky it was going to be. One down. Two down. Nope, let me grab that one or that one probably. Might be easier to grab it from around the no. Nope. Might be easier over here. Side of my 3. So now you're getting a good idea why I thought of pulling the thing into the vehicle bay. It's just non-stop. It may just keep up forever, no matter how many times I restart and try. I can't even get a board off. I don't want the board, I just want the frame. Yeah. Alright, I'm rethinking my decision here. Let's take what we got. I only needed 2 more though. That's why I was kind of annoyed. Alright, we'll pull some doors or something off. So, doors give us frames too. So, we'll do, those 2 back doors. No zombies nearby. Start work. Zombies nearby. No zombies nearby. Start work. Zombies nearby. Alright, that's 5. That should give us the amount I need for the motorcycle. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the motorcycle frames ready to go. Now the workshop. I think getting the motorcycle together is more important. There are things about the workshop that would be convenient, like the kitchen units and water supply in a single space. Let's... I think it's the same amount of time for these frames. I think I'll just do standard frames for these. It's still taking 27 minutes. How many does that give me? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a good start. Alright, those up there for now. That'll give me, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 this way for kind of a kitchen area. And then, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll give me 6 across this way. That will do for our workshop tools and stuff. Set up our solar panels. I'm not sure I'm going to have the space without taking a risk on a wall going down. Ideally, I'd like to get an opening in the wall right there that I could put an opaque door in. That way I can have a single cable connecting from the solar panels. I don't think, yeah, there's not enough space otherwise. I'll have to do multiples if I don't do it some other way. So I might actually end up taking a risk on the wall collapse for this. Alright, so I think that's enough monkeying around out there. I got all the gear I need. Actually, I want these 2 tanks as well. Oops, not what I wanted to remove, whatever that was. Okay. Quite a lot of stuff. Where are we at for time? Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'd have to do some experiment. Actually, I think there is a way. Can you check? Look. Alright, I cannot see sky from here. So this I can see sky. How about from this corner right here? Nope. Yep. So it seems like this would be the spot right there. So I'd have to put solar panels from here out this direction, either way. So if we use this as our connecting point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! I might be able to make it. 12 is the limit. I actually might be able to make it with 1 heavy-duty cable connecting solar panel array out here to our first workstation inside our shop here. And that would connect across. Then I would just need 1 more cable to connect over to our kitchen area, and we'd be good to go. And for that one, we don't need as long. So if I have frames running along this entire wall, even to where this welder is, then it just needs to be a few spaces to connect over. So a standard jumper cable would meet that gap. So yeah, we'll just check cars and roadways until we find 1 more jumper cable. Yeah, didn't think so. Alright. So my goals are set up the motorcycle, set up the workshop and the motorcycle, kind of in conjunction. Workshop parts of it first. That'll make it easier to get the motorcycle up. Only thing I can think of that I don't have easily available right here for getting the motorcycle set up is the armor plating. So I'll need to make at least 1 trip down to the SPH and rip off the military composite plating. We'll have to kill some zombies. And I might be able to do it from inside and prevent the things from seeing me. We'll see. And we'll see what else we can pull off of this. I do still need an M2. I would like to put an M2 on the motorcycle, and or that that big ass gun that we found earlier, which I'd have to go back and get. But I want a 50 cal something or other on the motorcycle, so I can pop things as we're driving along that might be pesky, like shock zombies. But yeah, I think I've got everything I need, and it's a really quick build. The motorcycle's pretty quick and easy to put together, so I've done it a couple of times, and it doesn't take long at all. I can probably put it together in just a couple of days because I have all the tools. I'll need to finish getting my mechanic skill up, so that'll be another thing we'll work on. But in bulk, it's get the basics of the workshop up, get the start of the motorcycle going, and then find turrets, which I'm going to have a hard time getting turrets to be friendly without a control laptop, which is going to be rough without a hack bro. It's impossible without a hack bro. And the book, one of the several books I need to get it built. And those are hard to come across, so I'm not sure how we're going to do that. But I'd like to have some way of saying I've secured the local area, and turrets is the easiest way I can think of to do it. I'm not going to build millions of nail board traps or anything silly like that. So yeah, we know where a bunch of roadblocks are where we can get to the turrets. It's just a matter of getting to them at night with either scrambler grenades or a control laptop, so I can switch them to friendly and then bring them back and set them up. Alternative would be to park vehicles and then craft turrets in the vehicles and set them to automatic. I could do that also. Or I could just set my own vehicle up, my own single space frame, I guess, and go find guns and set turrets up that way. That'd be another option. That actually might be simpler. Pulling all these machine guns off the military vehicles would also probably do it. But I prefer single shot. I don't want my turrets blowing 15 rounds to paste a zombie child or a zombie dog. Yeah, alright. And or we might hit a bunch of gun stores and just grab a bunch of rifles and get them set up. I'll have to think about it. It's going to depend a bit on the ammo supply. If we can go hit those roadblocks and come back with 10,000 rounds of ammo, then we'll have some options. And at some point, I think for the very, very last thing, maybe the last action I perform during the challenge will be planting my cannabis seed in the middle of the field. Do I have to till the soil? Do I have to fertilize? Do I have to... I have no idea what's involved in farming in Cataclysm, because I never do it, never intend to do it. We'll see. Yeah, alright. I think I'm going to call it to a halt right here for the night. So we're coming up on 6.5 hours. I'm a little tired this evening, so this is a good point to stop. We've got all our raw materials. So on Wednesday, when we continue, look forward to the actual base building and getting a motorcycle put together. The motorcycle is going to help tremendously for what we're going to be doing, rolling around town. I'm planning on I'm going to drive all over this damn megacity. We're gonna visit places. We're going to get some things. We're going to do some stuff. We're gonna have some fun on the megacity motorcycle, along with securing the stadium here. I gotta kind of pick an endpoint for what I consider safe. Currently, I'm gonna say roughly that it's 2 turrets on each side of the stadium, and maybe 1 or 2 inside to handle Wanderspawns, and we'll kind of go from there. So thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it and the support. Have a good evening. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time.